Go! It's time now for the Peter Channel Evening News for this Saturday evening, April 11th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Top news at 9, 0 top story at 6 o'clock. Here is in Panama, where President Obama and President Raul Castro of Cuba met here Saturday in the first face-to-face discussion between the leaders of the two countries in a half a century. In Des Moines, she's an icon across the world by just her first name, but when Hillary Rodham Clinton touches down here in Iowa this week to kick off her second presidential campaign, she will be greeted by enormous expectations and intimacy. In Summerville, South Carolina, the death of a black man shot in the back while fleeing a white police officer was an act of a racist cop, a minister told hundreds who gathered Saturday for the funeral of Walter Scott. Yemen continued to descend deeper into the chaos Saturday, with at least 25 deaths reported in clashes between government forces and Houthi militants, according to local officials. In Damascus, a UN envoy said on Saturday that he was confident that the Syrian government would cooperate in alleviating the situation facing some 18,000 people in a Palestinian refugee camp in Damascus that Islamic State militants are. Cairo, an Egyptian criminal court sentenced a dual U.S.-Egyptian citizen on a months-long hunger strike to prison for life in prison on Saturday on charges of financing an anti-government sit-in and spreading false news. Kenya's Deputy President William Ruto has called on a United Nations to close on the Dadaab refugee camp and relocate more than 500,000 Somalis. Bangladesh has executed a senior politician of an Islamic opposition party for crimes against humanity committed during the South Asian nation's bloody War of Independence in 1971. Iraq's Prime Minister will seek President Barack Obama's help to acquire billions of dollars in drugs and other U.S. arms to fight Islamic State during a U.S. visit next week, but wants to defer payments for the purchases. In Topeka, Kansas, Chauncey Puku Jr. struck others as strange or even troubled, but also as a young man not shy about discussing his faith as a Muslim or debating Islamic philosophy at the Topeka mosque he attended. Authorities responded Saturday to the reports of shots fired at the west front of the U.S. Capitol building that prompted the entire building to be placed on lockdown. Tallahassee, Florida, the biggest Republican name considered to run for Florida Senator Marco Rubio's seat if he enters the presidential race, announced on Saturday he will not seek the position. A woman died and a second pedestrian was injured when they were hit by a carload of robbery suspects who escaped a wild chase after that by San Francisco police, authorities said on Saturday. U.S. investors have given a thumbs up to Jeff Immelt, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of General Electric Company. Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake are finally parents as the 33-year-old actress has given birth to a baby boy after months of pregnancy speculation. Timberlake officially confirmed they were expecting the baby back in late January with an adorable baby bump. Paleontology experts now think that Brontosaurus now occupied most of the primordial waters on Earth before their extinction 65 million years ago. In the dark, astrophysicists now believe that there is probably less dark energy and knocking about that has been previously theorized, which may suggest that the universe is expanding at a slower rate. Los Angeles, if you're bald, the quickest way that a full head of hair could be getting rid of the remaining fossils. District attorneys confirmed that physicians received payment of $10 to $17 for each and every individual that had business with, including blood examinations. A look at New England Insularts here at 6:04. In Yarmouth, Massachusetts, a 300-block building, a 3-buck land road, one alarm for a kitchen fire, one line stretch in operation. Gardner, Massachusetts, a 2-alarm fire on Whitney Street house fire, well involving ammunition going off. In Lowell, Massachusetts, a 7 at 201 Appleton Street, male stabbed in the neck and suspect fled on foot and a known disruption. And Chelsea police are looking for a man who escaped from police custody after he was taken to Massachusetts General Hospital for treatment of injuries suffered in a car crash. Peter Channel News Time 6:04, and it's time now for a travel report here on this Saturday evening here. And Route 1 around Gillette Stadium is a little slow due to traffic after the soccer game around Gillette Stadium, so expect some delays around the Gillette Stadium area. And Route 1 in the northbound side slow before 95 in Sharon here. 95 in the northbound side slow from Ponce Street and Norwood all the way up to Route 128 in Kenton here. Southwest Expressway in the northbound side, a little slow, went down to the Quincy Switch, and then you hit the brakes again from 203 in Dorchester all the way up to the Mass Pike again, the 93 and the northbound side, slow from the Pike all the way up to Store Drive. Mass Pike in the eastbound side, a little slow down for the Newton corner here. And in Everett Turnpike on Route 3 South. Slow go due to an accident on Route 3 in the southbound side around Bedford Road, so expect delays around that area on the Everett Turnpike on the northbound side from Continental Boulevard before Bedford Road in Merrimack, New Hampshire here. And in downtown Providence here, 95 on the southbound side, slow from after Route 126 all the way down for downtown Providence on the southbound side. Northbound side, a little slow around the 610 connector around downtown Providence. 610 connector slow before Route 95 in downtown Providence here. Newport Bridge both ends a little slow. And otherwise, smooth sailing commute here on this Saturday evening here. And take a look at the MBTA commuter alerts here. Green Line, D Branch Express bar delays due to police action near Newton Center. And commuter rails looking good, and the ferries are smooth sailing here for the Hingham, Hull, and Charlestown ferries here. Okay, take a look at the weather situation here. Tonight, most of the coast got a low about 32 degrees. Northwest wind about 6 to 11 miles coming west after midnight here. For Sunday, sunny skies with high near. Look at this, 70 degrees. Calm wind becoming westbound 6 miles in the afternoon here. So that, most of the coast got a low about 38 degrees. South wind about 6 miles becoming common in the evening here. Monday, sunny skies about 66 degrees. And light south wind increase at 6 to 10 miles per hour no more. And winds get size 24 miles per hour. By that, showers are coming in after 3 a.m. Most of the guys got a low about 47 degrees. South wind about 9 miles per hour. Gusts up. Highest 25 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 6%. Tuesday, showers are coming some. Most got a podcast guys about 62, low about 41 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 6%. For Wednesday, sun and most of the skies are about 60, low about 37 degrees. For Thursday, most sun skies are about 59, low about 41 degrees. Friday, most of the skies with a chance of showers on Friday night, high about 60, low about 47 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. And for Saturday, chance of showers, most of the skies are about 59 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30% here. Our north temperature setting at 56 degrees for first skies. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Evening News on this April 11th, 2015 on a Saturday evening. People, have a good evening, and I will see you for a late night report at 11 o'clock. Have a good evening.